Today we are sending home some place value mats for your students. In class we are working on making a base 10 model with a 3-digit number. So at the top of this form you'll see that you have a hundreds, tens, and a 1. This flat will represent 100, the rod will represent 10, and the unit will represent 1. This is something your children will be working on along the way, but right now we would like for you to focus on these next 3. We're sending home numbers that you can cut apart. The standard form will be on yellow cards, as you can see. The expanded form will be on green cards, and the word form will be on blue cards. You'll need your children to cut those out and put those each in a baggie so that they can easily pull those cards to finish the mat that we're going to send home. So today I'm going to do a little example of what we would like for your child to focus on when they're doing the skill at home. We would like for them to make a 3-digit number in standard form, so they would have 2 hundreds, 6 tens, and 5 ones. And what they should be able to do from that number 265 is break that down into expanded form. They would know that they have 2 hundreds, so they would represent that with 200. They would know they have 6 tens, and they would represent that with 60. And they know that they have 5 ones, and so they could represent that with 5. So it would end up being 200 plus 60 plus 5 equals 265. The next form that we would like for them to know is word form, where they write what words they would use to represent the number 265. So they would have 200, which would represent here the 200 and 2 hundreds. 60, which is represented in expanded form, and 6 tens, and then 5, which is represented here in the ones place. When they finish a number, then they'll just clear their cards, and then they can go back to their yellow cards and form a different number, and they would do the very same thing. They have the cards that would represent each number, and we would like for them to do this on their place value mat several times each night, just to get in the routine of knowing standard, expanded, and word form. Now once they learn to do all of this, we're going to ask them to use base 10 blocks to model these numbers. So if you could look for this coming home with your child. They need to do this each night, as we said, and we would greatly appreciate it. Thank you.